I'm going to take you to hot, spicy Mexico. This time, it's all about crispy tacos. Salsa, stodgy, gorgeous beans, crispy pork, and the lovely taco is going to be great. So first up, let's do the beans. Tasty, soft and spicy beans are at the heart of any truly great taco. To kick them off, fry some finely diced red onion with a big hit of mixed Cajun spice. 2 tablespoons of that lovely stuff. It saves you having to muck about, sort of muddling your own. But we've got paprika, basil, fennel, salt, garlic, onion, black pepper, chili, cumin, mustard seed, all in there. So that's a really nice beginning to the story. You know, look, we want the beans to have attitude, okay? So beans, I'm using black beans. You can get them in all the supermarkets. Go in with 2 cans of beans. There's no need to drain them. I'm going to turn the heat right up. That'll come to the boil. They're going to taste great. They look kind of quite nice now, but by the time I finish with them, they will look horrible. But don't be put off by their ugliness, because they will be full of character and full of flavour. Next, I want to reinvigorate the cold leftover pork. What I want to do is just slice it up. I'm just going to hack it up to like centimetre chunks. You really don't need a lot of meat, even if you're feeding 6. It's about 300 grams of leftover pork here. And this isn't horrible pig. This is proper free-range pork. You know, I'm not compromising quality just because I want to get it cheap. I want to be clever, and I want to cook clever. It's going to be a lovely, lovely little snack, a lovely dinner. The whole point of a taco was it was accessible, it was fast, it was cheap. You'd have vegetarian ones, you'd have meat ones, you know. It would always be about stretching meat a long way. So it's perfect. If you want to use frozen leftover meat from Sunday roast, that'll work really well too. The pork's going to be gorgeous. We'll put that straight in. I like to chop it up before I freeze it, and then when I need it, I can just grab a handful and even cook it from frozen. But whether you're using frozen or fresh, that leftover pork will need a little pick-me-up. I want a little bit of paprika in there, just a little something. So I'm going to use a level teaspoon of smoked paprika, just a little bit. And that'll be more than enough. That's what I love about cooking, you know. Even that much, level. That much is still going to rock that pan of pork. It's going to really just lift it. So a little scattering of that. Beautiful. Chop up any leftover crackling that you've got, and that's going to be a gorgeous little treat on top of those tacos. So we got the beans getting progressively uglier and tastier. I like that. We want it thick and stodgy. We've got the pork. It's starting to fry now, starting to shine now. And the smoked paprika smells gorgeous. Really, really good. I've made tacos before, many times, but never this cheaply. It's all about clever cooking and making the most out of those pantry ingredients that you've shelled out on and getting them to work for you. Lovely spicy tacos with a nice cold beer is a beautiful thing. The crispy tacos are warming in the oven, and all that's left to make is a really humble salsa. Made out of 1 green pepper, a fiery jalapeno. In there we go as well. An onion, seasoning, and a slosh of red wine vinegar. Just a good lug in there is nice. For me, the point of a pickle is that it's crunchy, it's vibrant, it kind of slaps you around a bit, it cuts through kind of the frumpiness of lovely beans and the richness of lovely pork, but together there's a wonderful harmony that just works great. But I want a little surprise in there. I want a little like, what is that? What is that? Oh, what is that? And what is that today is ground clove, okay? A nice pinch of ground clove, and I'm just gonna sprinkle that in. 1 nice pinch. So once you've done that, mix everything with the vinegar. So let's just try a little bit. Lovely. And that little pinch of clove is just brilliant. For very little money, that's your salsa sorted. So back to the beans. That moisture's pretty much cooked all away. Once it kind of gets dry like this, you can keep the beans with a little shape, or you can just smash the hell out of it so it's more like a puree. There's no right or wrong, it's just preference. But look at that, dark, kind of ugly, but kind of beautiful. There's not many things that we eat that are black, but that's gonna be so good with the pork. Look at this. The gorgeous pork, you can hear it, you know, really, really nice. Smoky flavour going on. Just put that onto the plate like this. Call your friends, call your kids, call your family around the table. Just gonna get my tacos. And that's what I'm talking about. So I think it's time to make one up, yeah? Load up your warm taco. First, the gorgeously dark beans. That's gonna kind of give a bit of stability to your taco. Some fresh, finely shredded iceberg. Whack in that humble salsa. Crunchy. A little bit of clove in there. It's gonna be really, really good. And look at that leftover pork. Gone really crispy. You can see it's got gorgeous colour. A dollop of soothing yogurt. And then the crispy, crunchy crackling on top. And there you go, my friend. That is some really tasty, fun food. The only thing you've got to do now is embarrassingly eat it. Personally, I like to put a tea towel over my head and have a bit of privacy. But for the sake of you today, I'm gonna have to put you through it. Tough job. Stuff does start falling apart. There's no polite way to do it, but that is a very, very tasty mouthful.